All right, folks, we're going to now Mercedes Schlapp, senior advisor to Trump 2020. She's been standing by. I bet you enjoyed a part of that conversation. Hi, Mercedes. How are you?
You gotta love the great mayor. I mean, he's so fantastic. And I'm sure when you watch Mayor Bill de Blasio, who just said they're going to shift their resources from NYPD, shift it away from them, that is such a contrast to what Rudy Giuliani stood for in terms of ensuring that the police had what they need to get their job done.
Yeah, no, it's wild what's happening, and we'll see how it all plays out. But wow. All right, listen, the rallies. I know the president loves going to these rallies. I know people love going to these rallies. They worked for him. They made him president. He hasn't done one in months because of the coronavirus. I hear they're coming back real soon.
Yeah, there's no question. We've been having these discussions, obviously, with our team and with the president on finding the right location for the president to jumpstart the rallies again. I think there's definitely pent-up demand across the country saying, Mr. President, come to our town. We want to get the rallies going again. You know, it's an opportunity for the president to stay connected to his grassroots, not just his base, because we always say that even when you go to these rallies, you end up seeing that like almost 25 to 30% of the rally goers are either Democrats or independents. So it really is such a diverse group of people who go to the rallies and come listen to the president. And, you know, you get to see the president in his most genuine form, where he's able just to, you know, talk about the issues of the day.
And by the way, they're entertaining and they're funny. He knows how to command attention as well. They're not boring. Look, there was something in Politico yesterday. Politico, you know what? I like them. Sometimes it's fake news. Sometimes it's real legit. But the article basically said that the president is kind of lonely, kind of frustrated, and he wants to bring the band back together. Some of the oldies but goodies who served in the previous campaign back in 2016 wants to get them on board, get them working, and have them around him because he's not so keen on some of the top players right now. Fake news, or is there something going on?
No, it's fake news in the sense that, he has a great team in place. We met with him last week in the White House, gave him an update on what we were doing, the creative work we're doing on the communications side. And, he loved learning about the work that we were doing. In addition to that, obviously, bringing in Jason Miller, who we know is a communications guru. He's a strategist. He knows the president well, is very helpful. And obviously, as we know with campaigns, you want to bring the best and the brightest to join the campaign and obviously expand the team. And it's great to have those people who have the institutional knowledge of 2016 to be able to say, look, this is what happened in 2016. What can we make? How can we make it better? And in fact, we've already seen a campaign that is sophisticated, organized, with the right infrastructure in place. I mean, we're having national calls of action, national days of action coming up this weekend.
All right, Mercedes, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I got to go through some polls quick, and I got to show you something else. YouGov has the president down 8 points to Joe Biden. I know these polls were kind of similar last time around, but it looks like you may have some work cut out for you. His approval rating, however, though, is at, let's put that up, 48%. Again, I told in the land of politics, anything south of 50 is that's the danger zone. Real quick, put these polls in context for us, please.
Well, let's remember we're 5 months away from the election. Americans still have a lot to learn about the career politician, swamp creature, Joe Biden. So here's the deal. In internal polls, we're strong when we're up against a defined Joe Biden. Right now, even though he's been in politics for 40 years, nobody can really even talk. No, they don't even know his record. So we're going to make it very clear in these next 5 months, define Joe Biden as the globalist, as the one who's cozy with China, as the one who has sowed division and not unity, and as the one who would be a weak leader in restarting this economy.
All right, Mercedes, I gotta interrupt you. Listen, Rudy Giuliani went off on Biden for about 2 minutes, so we got that taken care of. I do want to play the president's Super Bowl ad as targeted. Well, it highlighted a specific accomplishment. Watch this.
I'm free to hug my family. I'm free to start over. This is the greatest day of my life. My heart is just bursting with gratitude. I want to thank President Donald John Trump. Woo! Thank you.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Theory that you may have heard before, but that Donald Trump making real inroads with the African-American vote, and part of what's happening with these protests, with these demonstrations, they realize that and they want to push back. They want to counter that. We'll have to leave it there for now. Mercedes Schlapp, we appreciate it, from Trump 2020, senior advisor. Take care, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, see you later.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing news channel, now in 65 million homes. Get Newsmax TV on all the major cable systems or go to newsmaxtv.com and click on the Find Newsmax tab to locate us. Remember, Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.